I'm gonna tell you the exact order I went in, bro. I'm gonna tell you the exact order I went in. I went from X to X.
Yo, people are watching this.
Yeah. Hold on, I thought y'all got the camera off. What the?
Oh, this is
We got two right here. Yo, hold on.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Think Outside the Box. We are on episode 28.
Oh my God!
Yes. It's been a minute, and there's a lot to talk about. And obviously, let me do the intro first. All right.
Go ahead, monkey.
Walter couldn't make it. Shout out to Walter. We'll see you soon, good sir. To the far left, my man Ryan. That's the no IG. He don't need IG. To my left, my brother Caleb in the building. To the right, the one and only. We are back.
I wish I could come.
And there's a lot to talk about. Where do we start? And we're late. When I mean by that, we're late.
Yes, continue, oh great niggerologist. Enlighten us.
Obviously, the one and only Charlie Kirk. May God, never mind. Anyway.
Yo, you wild, my nigga.
That's what you said. Where do we start? I said, you might as well.
You said, may God, never mind. You know, it's Donald Trump. Every time they bring that man up to Donald Trump, he says something sarcastic, dismissing.
A lot of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks. They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is...
Bro, your friend got shot in the neck. He's dead.
That's crazy. Check it out. I'm doing addition on the house.
Yeah, like that's like if niggas clap you, like if I tell everybody you my mans, right? Somebody clap you, and then like every time niggas be like, yeah, bro, you know my son Ryan, man, he was cool. And I be like, yeah, bro, you see my Ferrari, like every time, like
Yeah, that's what deep.
niggas said
He did that shit.
one clip they said like yeah he had some pretty crazy takes, man. They said something that he said, and Donald Trump was like, I don't think he's saying that anymore.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this is not your man's, bro.
Twice.
That's pretty.
I'm starting to think they set him
I
up,
think
bro.
Donald Trump has mans to be honest, because he fell out with Elon Musk too.
Yeah.
That was never his friend. I don't know how
That's
they can't see that coming from a. That's the problem with Elon Musk is he's known for being erratic and emotional.
Oh, hold on. Before you go, let me just say this. I should have said this from the beginning of the video. Because now, going forward with the whole YouTube thing, I want to set a record to where it holds us accountable.
Oh.
Niggas going to have to start doing some push-ups. And this is what I mean. So we started at 9 o'clock. And we got it. It's 9:02. I'm going to count from 9:03 to time us to see where our discipline is at. For 7 minutes, we can't curse, use any profanity. First 7 minutes. So for every single N-word, F-word,
N-word
this
is profanity.
by YouTube, folks getting strikes. I'm about to curse right there too. So it's 9:03 right now. So by 9:10, all right. No cursing, no profanity. Go. You got to go have a conversation with that. What's going on? He said Charlie and
Chocolate factory?
that too.
Forgot what I said. Nigga, I forgot where I was going. You interrupted me, bitch.
That's we're gonna do 5.
Damn. Damn, my boss was telling me this thing, man. You don't even know you do that.
I was gonna say for every profanity that we're gonna do 10, but we're gonna start doing 5. You could breathe.
It's 5, brother. It's 5.
You only gotta do 5.
I'm doing this for later, nigga.
Yeah. You actually owe another 5.
Good thing I did 10.
I think the camera didn't catch that, but I was right.
That was
So y'all seen more thing on who he is. Like, so what is his like most like controversial take? I know a lot of people, as soon as they bring him up, you know, especially black people, they're like, oh.
I would say probably him saying what he said about MLK.
It was not the Civil Rights Act. We note in our piece that Kirk describes King as, quote, a bad guy. It's true. And Kirk's self-described very, very radical view that the country made a mistake when it passed the Civil Rights Act. Also true. As we note in the piece, Kirk has previously described Kirk as a hero and a civil rights icon. It's true. I used to be wrong. Why does Kirk believe passing the Civil Rights Act was a mistake? Now, again, apparently they don't listen to the show because we do that at least once a week, right? Once a week we talk about why the Civil Rights Act was a mistake.
Saying that he didn't believe in the civil rights movement, and MLK shouldn't be celebrated.
I mean, he didn't believe in the civil rights movement.
Like, we should go back. Like, there was no need for that. Like, having civil rights.
Oh wow.
Am I bugging? If I'm wrong, please let me know. Like,
No, you definitely said that.
yeah, like he said a lot of wild takes on it, and saying that and saying we shouldn't celebrate MLK. What's the point of having MLK Day? And all that.
Usually, I would try to find like some of his takes is like, damn, you're giving me a hard. Like, I can't even try to find because as an intellectual, I can understand that some takes to people who don't kind of look at things from an intellectual perspective. Like, if you're an intellectual, there's certain neutrality that you'll look at everything with as an intellectual, because knowledge is neutral. But everybody doesn't have that spirit to look at things in a certain way.
So let me just address this, because the day that he got taken out, I was at the park and I was looking at my phone. Right away I posted, I was like, oh, this is messed up. He shouldn't have got killed for speaking, for saying how he felt, even if you don't agree.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
But at the bottom I did type, I said, yo, by the way, I did agree with a lot of things that he was saying. And right away people were just looking at me sideways. And I didn't clarify what it was that I agreed with. So here I am on camera. It's been 2 weeks pretty much where I didn't say nothing on it, but now I'm going to speak up on it. The things that I agreed with Charlie Kirk about. Relax right now. Y'all hearing me say this? I already know y'all going crazy. Like, oh, he needs to be
You
banned.
need to stop.
Just hear me out. What I agreed with Charlie Kirk on was that when he was battling against the extreme left, I don't have a problem if you're on the left. I don't have a problem if you're on the right. It's the extremists. So let me give you a good example. There's a video. There were 2. There was one with the black guy that was saying, yo, how Charlie Kirk didn't believe in the DEI situation. Hiring people just because of the skin color. So the black dude was like, yo, that's wrong. Like, what's the problem with that? So Charlie Kirk responded by saying, let's be honest. If we did DEI for the NBA, and we had hired a bunch of white folks, is that going to make the NBA better and more entertaining? The black dude actually was like, yeah, I don't see the problem. Charlie literally was like, come on, dog. Like, we're not better. White folks are not better than y'all in basketball. Like, y'all got it. Like, cut it out. And that's the truth. There's nothing wrong with that. The extreme left dude was on some, like, no, the white folks, they're going to be good because of their skill. We got it. Us black folks, we got it. And Charlie was saying, he's like, cut it out. Cut the nonsense out. Number one example was when extreme left dude said, no, sorry, he was speaking, and Charlie said, yo, how do you feel about a 15-year-old, 14-year-old cutting off their genitals? Is that okay? Should they be allowed to do that? And extreme left dude was like, yeah, what's the problem? So then Charlie said, okay, cool. Should that 15-year-old be allowed to get a tattoo. The extreme left said, nah, that's too much. I was like,
So your child is conscious enough to cut their genitals off for the rest of their life that they can't regenerate,
Right.
permanently physically alter themselves, or never reach full maturity because of such a decision. But they're not mature enough enough. They want to get Hello Kitty on their hand and ink.
right. So
I don't understand how you can send a kid to the military to go learn how to kill at 18, but he can't drink liquor till he's 21.
And once again, those were my examples when I said, yo, I agreed with a lot. Maybe I shouldn't use the word a lot, but when it came down to whenever he was saying something, and I'm standing on business, I'm sticking to it. But when it came down to him battling the extreme left, yo, he made sense because y'all too extreme. Y'all doing too much. You on the left, then you on the left. Cool. But when you start all this, yo, children should be able to cut their genitals off, at 15, but now they getting tattooed at 15, that's too much. Like, nah, Charlie checked them.
It's no happy medium going on. I feel like right now, I think where the country is leaning towards, like an extreme left time right now. Where, like, you know what I'm saying? I was just talking to Ann about this the other day, how, like, he said some shit, he made a joke, like, he's saying some shit, he was like, oh, like, go hang yourself, or some shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were saying, bro, the time that we in right now, saying that is more serious than even hanging the person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
It's very, it's a very sensitive, very left time right now. So, you know what I'm saying?
Nothing when someone kill herself, but if I tell someone you're gonna kill myself, oh gosh forbid, the whole point is
Say that.
It's
I knew a dog who hung himself.
But that shit that Carly Trick said,
It's Kirk. Get it right, man. Have some respect.
Like,
Kirk said
Hitler killed himself.
Supposedly.
that nigga, Andrew Tate said the same shit. He said, bro, he was just like, which
Brother, don't start with that.
Let's not
No,
quote him on here.
no.
Not this podcast.
With this red pillar.
I'm
This
not
red
talking
pillar.
about none of that, bro. I'm just saying the nigga said something similar. Where he was like, bro, I find it weird in this country because a lot of niggas coming after him too when he said something about the left shit.
Yeah,
He
but
said, I find it weird how, feel me? Hold on. Because I know he said a whole lot of other controversial shit. I know there's a whole lot going on. But this was strictly him talking about the left shit. He said, bro, it be people coming after me, and I find it weird how, for me, niggas will argue me down in the comments because I'm telling young men to get as big and as strong and as wealthy as they can, feel me? But if I was telling these niggas to cut their penises off and wear wigs, they'd hang my fucking picture in the schools. He's like, bro, that shit is weird. But I don't know, bro. But with that Charlie Kirk shit, bro, a lot of niggas are saying fuck Charlie Kirk. Bro, bro, whatever his opinions was, bro, I don't feel that way. The reason why I don't feel that way is because I'm African, bro. And Africans, once they hear you have certain opinions, bro, they have a saying that they just say, bro, you're a very unserious person. So that shit about MLK. Once I hear some shit like that, like, oh, civil rights should never happen.
Yeah.
I don't have no feelings towards you because I'm like, bro, you're an unserious person. Like, you're a child. You don't know what you're talking about.
No, he knows what he's talking about. I just think that from your perspective, you can't fathom that he actually means what the fuck he's saying. Well, because you gotta think about it. A white man can say that. Because whether or not civil rights came about or not, it didn't affect him. It only affected you niggas. So as a black man, of course, I'm not going to give a damn about a white man saying, something that benefited me shouldn't have happened.
But what's your take on it? Because I know you got a whole lot.
To me, I'd like to see employment in the future, so I won't say what I truly feel on here, but I do not feel any, like, I don't feel bad for
all my job options.
Yeah, I do not feel bad for him at all. But the only reason I even reacted the way that I did when I originally saw that video, when I was saying like no one deserves to go out like that, because of course no one deserves to go out like that, because I didn't even hear about the news until, unfortunately, Walter sent that video. I'm at work. I see dude get split.
But that was mad late. Damn, he was late on it. Walter sent that video
check my phone.
Walter sent that video like damn near 2 days after.
He sent it the day of.
I don't know.
The day of. I saw it like 4 hours.
This dude says everything, man. Yeah. See, dude get split.
Yeah, bro. That's traumatizing, bro. And of course, you're not inclined to feel bad at all, but a lot of the comments are like very insensitive to an extent. Cause shit, something I told my friend, I said, "Yo, imagine you at YoungBoy concert and he just got packed right there. Just imagine that."
Same shit too.
Like, bro, even still, bro, I'll say it on camera. Fuck Charlie Kirk. I'll say that on camera. But the people I do feel bad for, another person I say fuck, his wife, for damn sure.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the kid.
Yeah. Kids are innocent.
I feel bad for the kids, and of course the people who had to witness that.
Yeah.
Most importantly.
Wait, what you said about his wife?
Fuck his wife.
What happened? What his wife?
She ain't no different. No different. Talk
You
about
think she gonna be married to a nigga that think all that shit, and she don't think all that shit.
What?
And then now, what is she?
She's like the chairman or some shit.
New chairman of the Turning Point.
Yo, all I know is that she is getting that bread from the insurance from his death. Woo! I know that's messed up, I think.
Rich nigga?
Insurance can make you.
Even without insurance, he had
Oh,
bread.
it's a policy.
You could be a broke
insurance
nigga with a
policy?
$1.5 million policy.
So let me ask you this: in terms of wildness, with what he was saying, is he like kind of on par with, or he was saying wilder shit
it's off par.
than Candace Owens?
He was saying some wild stuff. Candace Owens wasn't saying wild things. Anything that she was saying, it was coming off as like, for us, let's just go and assist. Like, damn,
you cooled out. You know better.
Occasion be celebrated. Then he talked about what else he said? Oh, he don't believe in empathy. Is it empathy? What is that? Is it something new? Like, no, nothing new. He think empathy was like a new word that came up in like 1995 or some shit. And he said he don't believe it. Well, guess what? If you don't believe in empathy, can't expect anyone to have empathy for you.
He ain't lying.
That logic,
That's
like
why I
I
said-
was saying, he kind of was a victim of his own logic in that way.
Yeah,
That's
then
what
his
I'm
last
saying.
words was gang violence.
Yeah.
He got packed by a white
But he
man, a
definitely-
right winger in
That's why he
Utah.
got clapped, boy. So it's
Not
just
no
very
damn-
ironic.
You got clapped by a white man in Utah. Nah, just a regular 90-year-old.
Bro, that's why I
I'm
said
not
I
even gonna
don't
lie
have
to you
no-
too. One thing you gotta start saying about white people is like, white people have a history of killing each other, dude, long before they were killing us. On God.
Of course.
Like, you know how long it took them to figure this shit out? Like, damn, we don't gotta kill each other. We can just kill other niggas.
Yeah.
Like, that's the white people were just the first people to figure that out. Like, in mass. Like, yo, you know what? Maybe instead of me killing someone that looks like me, but wears slightly different colors, because that's almost kind of what tribalism is like.
Yeah.
To a degree, because it's more than that. You know, you got territory and resources and beliefs and shit like that.
Even in the hood, tribalism exists.
To a degree, yes.
Hamels, OV, 60s, tribalism. See,
Yeah,
when
but none of
niggas,
those niggas own shit to have to protect. So that's
absolutely right. I agree. But we
nobody's
have,
stealing your food.
well, it still does happen. We don't own nothing though, but we do have our dumb lower. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody can't be
Tribalism,
smart. That's one thing I was saying. Another thing about the duality. How are you going to define smart people if there's no dumb motherfuckers? How am I going to know what to do if everybody's doing the right thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would be the value in anything if everything was perfect? You would go insane. You would be depressed. There would be nothing to work for. What are you working for? Everything's great. That's not life. There has to be something in opposition.
Depressed without hardship?
Yes. Why do you think rich people blow their brains out?
Being rich
The
doesn't mean
human body is not designed to do nothing.
Being rich-
You're not
being
designed
rich
for a
doesn't
life
mean
of
you have
luxury.
Hardship. Being rich is just one form of hardship.
Of
I
course.
mean, have money is just one form.
Yes. Of course. What I'm telling you is the same way a poor person will blow their brains out because of the things that come with being poor, a rich person will blow their brains out for the shit that comes with being rich. On the same exact polarity. It's just both people on the other side cannot see what they lack.
What I was saying is that the human experience is so complex, and you already got to deal with shit probably from your family and health and all types of things. So what I was saying was, at the very base minimum, I would say people shouldn't have to worry about what they're gonna eat that day and somewhere to sleep. If you telling me that nigga, that every human being on this planet can at least get a cot to sleep on. Then what are we doing here?
Something I see here about the wife, right?
Michael Jackson.
About the wife.
She forgave the killer.
Just have it to it.
Kid was white, right?
It takes some real maturity to forgive somebody for that. 'cause
But do you think it was maturity or it was just for camera?
I
They
don't
finally
know.
remembered their principles. These right-winger Christians. They finally remember their principles. Finally remember forgiveness, and now they're all
Kumbaya.
exactly.
Oh, did they have like
Only because
something?
the cracker did it though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If a nigga would have blew his head off,
If that was a Mexican?
they would have never. That's the irony there. But they don't even see it. And this is what I was saying. People don't even know that they lack certain things. Like a cracker don't even know that they would have a different reaction in the scenario that already happened to them. If the person that did what they did to them was different, they would only be able to assess that in hindsight.
Right. But if a Mexican did that,
Nigga, oh my God,
I said
She
close
would-
the border.
kill them!
You.
I'm telling you,
There wouldn't have been no, oh, I forgave.
you would have thought Kratos just fucking, you know what I'm saying, just slaughtered the
Zeus.
whole village or some shit. Like, fuck out of here.
If that was Jamal,
Ares!
did that shit, man, what? There would have been a race war.
He said if that was Jamal. I'm crying. I then started thinking the nigga's name Jamal, but
And then now something happened tragic as well. Young man, they said they found him hung by, I think, his school, right? Black young kid.
yeah, that's just crazy.
And we don't know whether he did it
He
himself.
said two
or-
other people got hung too.
Yeah, I think it was white kid too. Unfortunate. These are very unfortunate things. I don't know. I don't know what to think of.
You can't because nobody knows. They just found him hanging.
But I'm saying, you know what's bothering me? I don't know what's. It's all wrong, but I don't know what's worse.
Like I got a hunch.
Them doing it themselves or someone doing it to them. Because doing it yourself is like, damn, you're really that down.
Gave up on life,
Yeah.
nigga.
But someone doing it to you is just, that's evil. I know.
Yeah, I think what's worse is somebody doing it to you. If you're doing it yourself, that's your own choice.
The last, I think it's more natural to be killed by a person than to kill yourself, brother. It's literally every cell in your body is. There's no function in. You know how broken your human mind has to be for you to do the one thing your entire existence is designed to not do.
I talked to somebody about this other interesting thing. That's why I hate when people say, "Oh, that person killed himself," "Oh, they're a coward," this and that. It actually takes an extraordinary amount of courage to actually do it. Because what he just said, you're at the end of the day, we're still mammals. Every cell in your body is hardwired to tell you to live. So for you to overcome that takes actually an extraordinary amount of will and courage.
I don't think so. The reason why I say it is because
I'm talking about biological.
yeah, because now what about, remember, chemical imbalance, right? There may be a person that should
True.
just they may be not.
Oh, well, that's
So then
So
for
when
them,
you consider that, it's like a lot of people might not even be as. That's the thing. It's like this is one thing I was saying is like everybody's what's the word?
like let's say for us, we're all like leveled, balanced mentally, emotionally.
Assumptually would say to say that everybody does not really know
Yeah.
if they are as
Yeah, you don't
normal
know.
as they think they
Right.
are.
But that's what I say
You
as
just
an
haven't
example.
done anything or been put into a scenario into which whatever is wrong with you is shown. The same thing mentally as with physically. Some people have a whole bunch of issues that they'll never know about because your body was never put in the position to fail in that aspect because you
Also-
don't do anything.
Also, go back to what I think one guy said about. I think you said it about. Why do you think rich people off themselves? Yo, a rich person, they could be like, yo, that I ain't killing myself. Da, 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 da. But when they get put in that situation
Imagine
of all your
nobody loves you.
millions of dollars is gone,
Oh, of course.
and you like, I don't have the boat, the yacht no more. I can't take the plane when I want to. Being back down to broke after living a life like that, yo, you.
Now, there's two things in that. You'll either find freedom That's what you don't understand, because you're looking at it through the perspective of you don't have money, so the guy with money, you think that everything in his life is fixed because he has money. Nobody loves him. Nobody wants to genuinely be around him because the only thing that they can get from him is money. If you can't fathom that, most of the world is broke. Once people know you have money, there is no such thing as a pure relationship anymore with people that are struggling. Everybody's going to look at you on some human shit as your savior. You think you're going to be friends with a millionaire and think that nigga, like, you my friend now. You would think that if I got some money, I would help you out with your fucking life, right?
No.
Okay.
It depends on the.
You would tell niggas I switched up. If I turned into a millionaire and stopped talking
That's
to
how
you.
you think about him? God damn.
If I got
It's
money
fucked up,
and stopped talking to you, you would feel away.
Yeah, but why would you stop talking to him?
That's
You see what I'm
different.
saying?
Exactly my point. That's why I'm telling you that. If I did that, you would feel away.
Time out. Realistically, let's be real. Because how many times have you heard in conversations around the hood, yo, feel me, shit's gonna be good. Maybe it's a nigga that raps, whatever it is. They say, yo, shit's gonna be good. When I get up, shit's gonna be good. Realistically, right?
Mhm.
One nigga out the group gets up, or for rapping or whatever he does. Maybe he's an artist, whatever he does. Realistically, all of that shit about, yo, we gonna be good when I get up. How many niggas, realistically, are you like? It sounds good in the moment because you're just saying it.
Mhm.
But how many niggas get up and actually fund all of their niggas' lives because I'm up now and I was cool with all of y'all, so I'm funding my life and all of y'all's
do.
life.
In the beginning, they do.
And I'm saying because there was no terms on that. Nobody said, oh, and we up in the beginning, and then niggas just said we up. When I'm up, we up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So realistically, bro, that doesn't really happen as much as people say it, bro.
Got him. Just caught you in a lie, motherfucker. That logic that you just said earlier, you literally just you the antithesis to yourself.
Tell me how so.
Because you just said one man realistically in real life is not going to get money and resources and can't provide, is not going to provide for a whole bunch of other niggas who can also do that for themselves, right? So why do you think?
It's not what I said. I didn't say nothing about niggas that can do for themselves.
Are you hanging with a bunch of niggas that can't? What the fuck is like? What you give them saying? Are you hanging with a bunch of tools?
I said realistically, a nigga's not gonna do that.
Exactly.
That goes to
your
my
job
point.
is to really for you to do that for yourself.
Bro,
What animal do you know takes they feed each other? Okay, if you don't take your own mouth and take a bite out of this motherfucking
Maybe monkey.
it's like it's like the ideology is very like everybody should hold hands and sing kumbaya even though they shouldn't. No. They shouldn't. That's just some bullshit that you want to be so fucking true, but they should not. Some motherfuckers should stay far away from each other.
Some depends on who you are. In my opinion, you might say I'm wrong. In my opinion, there's niggas who say that to their niggas, and it doesn't happen. Now, of course, if you're making a little money and it's enough for yourself, of course, it is what it is. But when you're making an excess of 100 mil, 200 mil, 300 mil, I see no. I'm not
How
saying.
many people make that?
Hold on. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that every time you need a haircut, you call them up on. I say I personally see no problem with if you're making that type of money. It's niggas that you grew up with. I see no problem with always making sure they're good. But that's me. Everybody's not like that.
So 1% of the population controls 99% of the wealth. You're only talking about 1% of the population that can even do that for people.
Yo, how
out
do you
of 10 billion?
spin off of
Oh,
well topic back to
What was the original topic?
we was talking about?
We need to have like a debate episode every 2 weeks. We
Right.
Talk about that.
We definitely do, but we
Yeah.
definitely need niggas
We
to
just
fucking
this is
be
just
consistent.
we just gotta shoot the shit. That's what we gotta master, just shooting the shit.
So we got the whole
One deep episode a month. Pause.
Yeah, that's true. We got the whole Charlie Kirk joint out the way pretty much.
Cardi
His
B.
wife.
Let's talk about that.
Who?
Cardi B.
Nigga said, who?
Look at this nigga's face. He's like, look at this fucker in them.
Oh, that Cardi B.
What y'all want to talk about with her, man?
I called him
Shit.
Can we talk about David?
Who's David?
Who?
That nigga is God. He's
Yeah.
he's like the
I never heard of that nigga.
You not seeing what's happening right now?
I've been trying to comprehend it, but I don't know who he is, what he does.
What son that killed his
What
wife
you
again in the football league?
Bro, the body that was found in a Tesla in California?
Yeah, but I'm like, I heard of that, but I'm like, I
It was
don't.
his car.
His car registered to him.
Who is he?
Pop
He's a
artist.
singer you never heard of.
Yeah, you
Apparently
never heard
he's
of him.
popular, but most niggas never heard of him. He ain't reach our ears. He's popular to a very specific crowd of people.
What happened? He killed his wife?
Only 17-year-old girls or some shit.
Yeah, not his wife. It was a 50-year-old body in that car.
Was it a girl?
Yes, it was a girl.
But they haven't said whether or not he killed it. She was just in his car.
Yes.
But
She
he knew the
happened to be
girl,
in the
they
car.
had matching tattoos, all
happened
of
to
that.
know
Like
the
they
girl.
have a whole history together. So
Matching tattoos.
like it's
The girl's mother also said that her boyfriend's name was David. Many of his concerts and songs are based off her
dumb,
as
bro.
well. He's writing letters basically based
he
on
made a song.
someone he
you in the
killed
back
in
of my
his
head.
mind.
How old is he?
20.
And he was messing with a 15-year-old.
Yes.
Yes. And
The messages
That was even before then.
Bro, he's cooked. Because even if he didn't kill him, you was still talking to somebody way lower than you.
and he knew her since she was 12.
You're cooked. But he didn't get charged with nothing yet.
He
So
got
his lawyer must be like,
Hey, you know how I felt about Charlie Kirk?
So how
Same
when
way
you
I felt
sign?
about that nigga. Fuck yeah.
That's what happened when you signed, man.
No, that's not.
Nah.
No, he'd have been charged with something if he was a regular person. That's what I'm telling you.
Oh,
You think
It's
he
the
doesn't
case
have
with just
lawyers?
celebrities, period.
Shit.
Bro. Look how long it
Bro,
took for
with his
them to
label.
arrest Roger Jackson.
Yeah, they got legends. But the people,
And he ain't even know.
they have lawyers, man.
No, you just a nigga's son.
yeah.
Saying once they have probable cause, yeah, we under that. Yeah. But I see a whole lot of probable cause in my face, and this guy ain't get charged with nothing yet. So this is why I'm saying he knows somebody or his label is really paying these lawyers that money.
So all that underage shit is sick. From that alone, plus the body being in his car, but bro, that you said spinning back to when she was 12. That shit is sick, bro.
I mean, he's just like
That's a sick
18 fucking with a 12-year-old.
It's a sick mom.
That's kind of
At the end of
weird.
the day, bro, all them niggas, that nigga, all Kelly, all them niggas that's like that, sick, bro.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Jelly? That shit really hurt you, man. You gotta let it go, man. Uncle Drake.
Niggas touching
Bro, that
boys
nigga's
too,
sick
right?
too.
Nah, see,
You know that, right?
now we have to cut the camera.
Bro, that
because
nigga's sick
He was
too.
touching them boys too. The
Oh,
McDonald's workers.
come on,
McDonald's
Robert.
work?
Yes, he was touching the McDonald's workers. Them boys. Y'all know
McDonald's?
about that, dude.
Oh, he was trying to give him a quarter pounder.
That nigga,
Nah.
that nigga is a sick fucker.
Wait, man. He was trying to get them kids quarter pounders.
I don't like the dirt y'all putting on Robert.
I don't care what
The
permission.
dirt. He's in jail. What are you talking about? The
I
dirt
don't
is
care. I don't care what permission he got from the parents. I don't care about
It
none
don't
of that.
matter what permission.
It's
That
just,
nigga is a sick fucker.
The
All
parents
his
need to be locked up
songs-
too,
And
man.
I'm not gonna lie to you, even though it sounds bad, I don't give a fuck about that story he was spinning about what his older sister was doing to him anyway.
It don't make
Because,
no
nigga,
sense, nothing.
Because nigga, if you knew that was happening and you knew you had issues, nigga, you need to go see somebody about
Yeah, of
that
course.
shit. So, bro, all that shit.
And by the way,
is
I
sick,
just be
bro.
joking, but at the end of the day, when I say about Robert, I'm just saying the nigga
I will say
still the
something about
greatest
that.
R&B artist of all time.
Nobody that's mentally ill
Mm.
is aware of the fact that they're mentally ill. They're just going to be mentally ill. Even if you know that what you're doing is wrong. The problem is not that what you're doing is, put it like this. Objectively speaking, yes, what you're doing is wrong, you get what I'm saying? But the mental illness is what's creating the action of why you keep doing what you're doing. The same way why a person will say they want to lose weight, but still eat junk food. Doesn't mean that they're, you know what I'm saying? Like there's something broken in here. That
I mean, I think it depends on. Well, I understand what you're saying, but I also think it's. It depends
niggas don't
on.
be aware until they fuck the kid already.
Chill.
I'm No, consciousness and awareness is
Nah.
I'm saying, like, you think he don't? No, like, I'm
So the nigga bust his nose like, oh,
yeah,
I'm
like, damn.
wrong.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's exactly what it be like for them niggas. That's exactly what it be like. I'm comparing just because you gotta understand the action of doing things, like behavior is behavior. The action and the behavior are two different things. So the behavior of doing something and regretting it after because you're too deep into
The child?
something that's fucked up with you, it's no different than beating off and being regretful about the fact that you did it.
So
The only difference is you didn't do something to somebody.
But what you said about the child, the dude fucking with
This
the
is
child.
probably not a good episode. I'm not gonna lie. This is very criminal. Like, it's like
criminal.
Not it's controversial. I don't
Yeah.
think this is a podcast that we want to be controversial on because we trying to be fun. So I ain't gonna lie.
No.
But this is crazy.
We're
bro.
still being fun on when we talk about serious shit.
Yeah, it's just like when you say certain things in neutrality, people tend to think that you're picking a side. When I'm really just saying.
No, but now you brought up something.
Actually,
you brought up something that was very interesting. So when you said that about like yo, the nigga did something to a kid, and then once he done, then he realized, oh, this is wrong.
Even if he do it again.
Oh, okay. So
that don't mean he was gonna stop. That's the point. That's the reason. It's like you'll do it, be like, oh, I fucking did it. I'm fucked up, and do it again. Something's broken. Yeah, nigga.
I never. Hey, that's
why getting help would be important.
Mm.
But the thing is that people with mental illnesses often. How many niggas you know is mentally ill? Like, how mental illness would be a problem if you could fucking diagnose yourself and just go get help. Like, hey, something's wrong with me. Let me go talk to somebody. Like, that would be defeating the purpose. It's like something's wrong to the point where you don't know until you did it already.
Mm.
Then you're like, oh shit, I did it. Now you're thinking about what you did, but you're still gonna do it again later when that feeling comes back.
This is what I'm gonna say about that. Because I understand that. I understand that just like there's serial killers out there that
Not saying he wasn't wrong.
There's serial killers out there that they generally might not know why, and they genuinely don't want to kill, but it's just like the Dexter, it's just a thing that they have. And what I'm saying to you is this: I get that, and even niggas like that, they deserve to get some type of help. What I'm saying is the kid touchers, the niggas who get with kids and all that. Listen, I get it. You was born, and your wires are just fucked up and crossed. And what I'm telling you is,
you're still going to jail.
And what I'm telling you is, I feel bad for you, and I get it. Your wires is crossed, but all them niggas around the planet that touch kids need to get rounded up and put in just a great big fire.
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Because either way, I get it. Your wires is fucked up. Hopefully, in the next life, it'll be good. But I'm sorry, you can't be on this planet. If you have the urge to touch kids, if you touch kids, if you have the urge to touch kids, like I said,
rocket and send them.
I'm sorry if that's something you're just born with. I'm sorry if that's something that's just innate with you. But my belief is you need to off yourself, and maybe in the next life, then wires will be better.
I put it like this, right? Say you got a retarded.
Say that.
Say you have a mentally deficit child, but he has violent tendencies.
Yeah.
Do you think that I'm going to be like, oh, he doesn't know what he's doing, and let him break my neck? Like, nah, he needs to be somewhere, because it's going to be him or me. You think I'm gonna let him kill me because he's slow? You are that just, you get what I'm saying?
Bro,
it's like eventually it's like the reality. People can't say things in reality because the ideology of how in society is directly against that. The truth is, a lot of people get fucked up by their mentally ill kids and can't do anything about it. It's like almost like an abusive relationship where the nigga don't even know he abusing you. He just knows he can do whatever he's doing to you and it's fine, so he's gonna keep doing it.
I mean, but you've said many times that the only reason why mentally ill people or mentally ill kids are still with us is because of of society as we've made it right now.
How many kids have the mental capacity to be like, yeah, uncle? But by the time you realize that someone did something to you, I
That's
I'm
not
not you,
realistic, bro.
that's like me saying like if like
It's not
I'm not even gonna get too
There's
detailed.
many
That's
reasons.
like I was about to say something crazy, but that's like saying I was touched as a child by an adult. I wouldn't really know I was touched by an adult until I was damn near an adult. I had no understanding of what sex and inappropriate behavior was until I was of a certain age. Until my brain unlocked that function.
Well, child is a long range. I mean,
Of
15
course,
years old,
bro,
you're a
but
child.
I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about the shaping years of your life. You see what I'm saying? Like a person is going to be affected regardless if they're assaulted, but depending on when and how, nigga, it's definitely going to be a lot more different. This is why people that are assaulted as adults and people that are assaulted as children, there's a much more different severe in how their behavior is going to shape after. Children are a lot more, if you're touched as a child, you're a lot more likely to go and do certain things or not do certain things as an adult, rather than if you were an adult and then you were touched already.
It's true.
You still have a path of life that you followed before these things happen to you that you can still go back to. As a child, if something happens to you, the only thing is forward, nigga. So forward into the fuckery that I've been given.
Well, my take, honestly, is no matter how you slice it, that was a horrible take because there's so many reasons why a person might not report it. Because so a lot of the times when a person that's being assaulted, the person that's doing assaulting is in a position of power. Sometimes you don't want to report it because of potential repercussions. Sometimes it could be a family member. You don't want to fuck up the family by dynamic by reporting the person. There's many reasons why a person. So to say that is just highly ignorant. But
that's like saying, okay, your dad touched you, right? And then it's like, sorry, nigga, there's no other way I could say this shit. It was like, you've been assaulted before, okay? But I say dad specifically because if your dad is the one taking care of your family, you go tell the cops your dad touched you and you guys are homeless.
That's good point.
The fuck, you think the government's gonna be like, yeah, that nigga was making $200K a year, y'all had everything, I'm gonna make sure y'all got that because he fucked up. No, you guys lose all of that.
I think a lot of people don't report for like sexual assault and for domestic violence because I don't think it's not like 1, 2, 3 like it is in TV shows. It's actually a very lengthy process.
Right.
Condition.
So yeah, it's a lot. It's actually a very lengthy process as to where the entire process of that length,
You need to be the ass
the person
Right.
is still being abused while the legal proceedings are going on. While the person, so it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Then y'all know about hearing about the Jimmy Kimmel. His show
Yeah, I
got
heard
He
something
didn't
about
even
that.
say nothing. I watched that. He didn't even say nothing. Like, he said nothing at all. What I just said earlier about how Donald Trump literally dismisses this guy every time he's brought up,
Yeah.
that's exactly what that dude said. Like, word for word, he basically said, like, damn, this was his friend. Like,
And he was pulled off
and
the air for that.
practically he lost his show, yeah.
Can't say nothing no more. Shit about the whole thing with Cameron.
Oh, Adrian Broner is a clown.
Yo, I
don't care how well of a fighter he is.
You just seen what just happened.
His behavior is not becoming of his physical ability.
He tried to down and dash on a $2,200 bill.
He's a grown ass child. He's a grown child with money, and it's like
it's over.
He's embarrassing.
If a kid could fuck up everybody around them and afford all the shit that they want, it would be Adrian Broner. I wouldn't even say afford all the shit that he wants because he just tried to skip out on that 2 bands. And the way that Cameron was like, yo, I'm gonna pay you, it's kind of given that nigga don't got much going on. Did he go to jail? Oh, Adrian Broner, you was locked up for a minute, right?
Many times he's been locked up.
Yeah, that nigga don't got that much going on. His biggest thing is just that he's Adrian Broner. That nigga probably, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
he probably don't got that much going on.
the comments, bro.
You mean he's not a good fighter?
Nigga, he don't fight no more. He can't ever get back in that boxing ring.
When he was fighting,
He
he wasn't a good fighter.
He was. But outside
Nah,
of him being a fighter, he's a
I
fucking
wouldn't call it a
dickhead.
Yeah, I see that
His
shit
last-
camera on.
His last fight,
Imagine a
he
nigga
lost
with no self-control.
to some dude that was kind of like unknown.
Yeah, now apparently he's supposed to fight a streamer, some dude called Scan Lightly.
That's crazy.
Apparently, so.
All I can say is that his downfall needs to be studied because he had the world at the
all
palm
the
of his
tools.
hands in 2013.
And spit and just spat on it.
And
This is
then-
what I be saying. Niggas don't be knowing what they have, so they squander it.
But I will say this though, one thing I did want to address because Adrian Broner is so talking about Adrian Broner's behavior. I think it's like so obvious that clearly we all know he's a screw up. My whole thing I didn't like that.
But hold on. Is it like Mike Tyson? Like he screwed up his money? Or his
Worse.
behavior is
Worse than Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's actually like, you understand Mike. Like Mike is a very smart dude. It's just that he fight demons.
Okay.
Fighting demons.
He went through a lot of
A
shit.
lot of shit. Broner is just an ignorant nigga with an ER. That's what it is. He an ignorant nigga.
Okay.
Adrian Broner's an ignorant nigga.
Like when Mike wild out, you know Mike wilding out because Mike having an episode.
Yeah.
When I see Asian Broly wild out, I know that this is him all day.
Yeah, that's him every day.
Like Mike Tyson could dead ass sit down and chill.
Yeah.
When he chilling. If he's bugging, it's because something in here is moving without him choosing to make it move.
Right.
And he'll tell you, yo, it's time to go. You need to leave now. And he telling you, he giving you that grace. But it's like, imagine.
Yo, I never forget that video. The
Yo.
reporter sat there. He said, I've interviewed many people. He said, I've never been that scared a day in my life. When Mike Tyson said, you need to leave now.
Bro, that nigga used to be tweaking, bro.
Was there a new Mike Tyson that came the next day?
No, I did some cocaine for a week. I had to get high. I had to back then. I had to get high. I couldn't handle it at all. You have to go. Now, you understand, right? Thank you.
Mike is a walking, living meme. Think about that. That's how famous he is.
So it's like, are people, like, to feed the whole fucking planet of human beings, do you know how many human beings are going to have to work? Do you know how many fucking chickens you're going to have to breed every day? Do you know how much things have to die to feed you? You know how much land you're going to have to pasteurize?
So I don't understand. Are you saying that our society is going to collapse if we no longer have starving people?
No, I'm telling you that everybody can't eat or we all are going to starve together. That's what I'm telling you.
You think that's true?
That is the truth. Even if it lasts over a certain amount of time,
To a degree,
the resources, even in the wild, you animals literally do it to each other, and they don't have that. They don't have fucking convenience stores and greedy motherfuckers. But animals somehow out eat niggas, and niggas go extinct.
Let me think for a minute, Can I think?
Yo, I was under the impression that the camera died a minute ago. Some nigga said the camera was dying like 2 hours ago. What the fuck?
You know they're adding that, right? They're adding that to the medical books now.
What?
They're calling it. I don't think they've come up with an official name for it now, but they're saying they're seeing a huge uprising in younger men that are in their 20s that can't get hard with their bitch because they're watching porn. Because they're saying porn is because I don't know. Because around your time was y'all doing magazines or y'all had porn? Like porn or I'm not even being funny. I'm not even funny. When you was growing up, were you in the era of magazines still, or?
Nah, we just left the magazines and again the DVDs from the corner.
All right.
And even then, that's some
Yeah,
pretty
that's
calm
not
shit.
exactly. So
bro,
they're saying that this
is if I could show you I'm not.
You know why? This is easy access 24/7.
There's nothing in the world like this, bro. The human brain was not this. Exactly. You see our fucking. Y'all see our faces right now? Exactly my point. The human brain was not designed for this much fucking.
But that's what they were
novelty.
saying. They were saying that they were saying that shit like that.
I'm telling niggas.
And they watch it too.
Who?
And they watch it too.
Yo, bro, porn niggas go on BET and watch two niggas act like they gay on camera for the storyline, but I can't tell niggas what age, how I upgraded my porn game. That's so wrong, right? Get the fuck out of here. Pause, but like,
Yo, chill. Don't say nothing about no BBCs, bro.
That's not about it's not about the
me.
I see. It's I'm thinking before I speak.
I need 8 inches to get my shit right.
Of course, bro. I was just gonna say, like, yo, if I'm watching two white people bang on camera, where am I imagining myself? What? It's like people. You don't get what I'm saying?
Nah.
It's like if you watching porn, are you just jerking off to two people fucking, or are you jerking off because you imagining yourself fucking that bitch?
Nigga, I have never imagined myself. Nigga, I'm just looking at the ass.
So you what? So you would fuck that bitch, right?
I would.
So you're imagining yourself with that booty.
I don't think that's what it is.
No.
So then you're beating off to another nigga fucking the bitch you want to fuck. That's really objectively what you're doing there. Because if you're not imagining yourself fucking and you just getting off the fact that he fucking her.
That would be the part where the mental illness comes in, bro.
First of all,
brother, if you just wanted to look at booty, you would just watch a bitch twerk and be off to that. So you gotta watch another nigga dick her down. Yeah, it's either you want to imagine yourself being that nigga or you get off to him doing it to her. It's that simple. There's no other third person. Like, nigga, this is just simple literacy.
I would think that people are watching the porn because you're enjoying seeing a woman get off. No?
On a date.
Well, either one.
She can get off by herself, is what you don't get.
Yeah, but I guess...
What the fuck you talking about? What's it like? If you so focused on that ass, all she got to do is stand in the mirror and shake that ass. If a dick got to be on her,
let's be frank.
then that obviously has something to do with the scenery for you, brother.
Because you like to see that bitch getting fucked. Not every nigga is imagining himself being that nigga.
That's cucky. No, not that nigga. I'm talking about you in his place, not you imagining. If I'm watching two white people fuck, I'm not imagining me as a white man fucking that bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm imagining me as a nigga. It's just easier to do that with a nigga that's doing it. Look like you.
Oh, so
what you talking about?
Wait, hold on. Oh, so wait, you're saying that you have to see a black dude fucking?
It's real awkward. Watching a white dude fuck, cause it's like, especially when a white dude fucking a black girl in porn, it's like, okay, now this is racist.
That's why he's always saying BBC. That's the only thing.
I say that because I see that in the mirror every morning. What are you talking about? But like, it's just I really can't get off to that.
That shit is weird to me. Especially when it's
bugging.
Especially when the video,
butt, nigga.
Especially when the video is rough porn. And it's a white nigga with a black bitch?
At a certain point in this episode...
That's crazy.
You always say
wait, this shit's still rolling?
This shit, bro.
Is this camera on me?
This is an honor, right? So you gotta put in the work.
What you need? That 187?